Hello, and welcome to episode 28 of Willing Sacrifice. I'm Mike,
I'm Liz.
and we're back. We're back with our favorite series of mystery snack boxes. We are back with Universal Yums.
Yay!
We love Universal Yums.
We love Universal Yums because they don't put matcha in every box.
Matcha.
snacks.
It would be shocking given which ones we have for tonight or for today.
It would be surprising, but my luck.
You never know.
And in the event that you're watching this this week and you're like, wait a minute, Liz is wearing a sweater. Why is she all bundled up? It's June.
Yeah, it's a little chilly today.
It's like 66 degrees outside. So
it's a little warmer outside than it is in the house currently.
Well, it's chilly either way.
Saying. But yeah, it's a little chill. I got my slippers on, to be fair.
So just for like hindsight as well, if we're watching this, if we're revisiting this a few years from now, and we're like, hey, you remember that summer that was really cold?
Yeah. This is it.
This is it for us in the Northeast. I know in the South they're cooking.
Yeah. Cooking with grease. Is that what they say?
Cooking with gas.
Cooking with gas?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're close.
Every once in a while, a blind nut gets a squirrel.
Yeah, I guess so. Little blind nuts. So shall we jump into it?
Sure. Let's hop right into it.
So what are we hopping into first?
Actually, before we get there though, go ahead and intro what country we're doing, I guess.
So our first country that we're doing today is Israel. It says, off we go to Israel in Universal Yums. And it looks lovely. The artwork is
pretty amazing.
And I don't think about Israel as, I know it is, but I just geographically never think of it as a waterfront country.
Yeah.
I think of it as desert.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's definitely showing a lot of, the Dead Sea. And
even the cover, it shows like a woman like in the water, like out like off a beach.
Right. So
it's something you'd expect to see for like a Caribbean country, no?
Right. So I mean, while geographically I know where Israel is, and a lot of the history, just I've never been, and I had never considered that it was, kind of, this resorty, not resorty, but like they make it look very resorty.
Yeah. And before we get into the snacks, one of the other things we love about Universal Yums is the packaging. It's always great. They usually put a sticker in there that's themed to the country, which I believe it's right here. And then this is my favorite part that I love that they do, because they give you all sorts of information as far as the country goes. Not only in the book that Liz has in her hands, but also there's like a little map, like a little guidebook. And then on the reverse side is something that we love to use as we go through the snacks, because it kind of gives us an idea of where we're at as far as our favorites or not so favorite snacks go. And it's a good way to go back and look at it when we're tallying up our scores, is there's like a little scoreboard on the other side.
Yeah. And while it seems like such, a thing, like, yeah, you could go grab a piece of paper and do it yourself. It's really nice that they add that, and like the snacks are listed all down the side.
Oh yeah. And I mean the detail of it, like with the pictures of the snacks and everything, it really makes it all that better. Presentation is key. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to see the back. So again, I knew geographically where it was. I knew where Israel was, but I never really considered that it was on the Mediterranean. Because when I think Mediterranean, I think Spain, I think the south of France, I think Italy, Sicily, Greece.
Sure.
And I tend to gloss over the eastern side of the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah. So, you do the old Crandall gloss over?
Crandall gloss over. Also, you know, we don't.
What the hell happened with our camera? You touch that?
I may have bumped it.
Oh. Tech issues.
There we go.
No,
No,
that's
we're
the
not
wrong,
back yet.
That's the wrong camera. I think it's. There we go.
There we go.
Now we're looking a bit better.
Sorry.
The laptop camera is great and all, but it's pretty low def. So we like to go with the. We use a what is it? A Logitech C922 webcam, and it's probably one of the best ones out there that you can get. I mean, as far as like the basic webcam goes, I mean, you could obviously go a little bit higher end, but you know, this is just for us basically.
Yeah.
So.
And then the other thing that I was going to say is that, you know, I was thinking of the European ports of, you know, the Mediterranean, and I wasn't thinking of the east coast of the Mediterranean or the southern coast of it that touches Africa with, I think, I feel like geography, but Morocco or Tunisia?
Maybe. I
I
don't
think
know.
so. Correct me.
We maybe need to.
We need to look at a map.
We need to brush up on our geography a little bit of Israel.
Yeah, but so I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
get into it.
let's dive into the first snack there.
One of the things, the recipes that actually came in our book this month is something that I would like to try to make that I have never made, which is shakshuka.
Oh.
Which is obviously eggs poached in tomato sauce with other spices. And
sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm. And you eat it with like crusty pita or toast or something like that. Sounds really good. So let's see. Our first snack in the box, we start with beastly falafel sticks.
Oh.
Israel's famous fried chickpea balls in a snack. Falafel is a dish of deep fried balls of ground chickpeas or fava beans, onions, and spices. It's beloved far and wide from Israel to Egypt to India, so much so, in fact, that each of these countries claims to have invented it. Due to scant records, no one is 100% certain who was truly the first to fry up falafel. But most scholars agree it originated in Egypt using frying techniques adopted from India. Then it spread from the ancient port of Alexandria to the land of modern-day Israel, where it's become an obsession. Not only do Israelis now consider it their national dish, but you can't walk a city block without spotting or smelling fresh pita stuffed full of the piping hot fritters. So what makes Israeli falafel unique? It's always made with chickpeas, not fava beans, and the balls are smaller in size. In the case of this snack version, the tasty falafel flavor comes in itty-bitty, extra crunchy sticks. Get ready to fall for this awfully good, delicious flavor and all of the yums we have in store on this amazing Israeli adventure.
Okay, so I think we've had things like this before, and like the packaging and everything, and the picture in the book looks a lot bigger than what the snack is. So, like, if you just show that picture to the main camera,
I would think they'd be like French fry size.
Right. So, wait, hold that up still. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah. So
they are tiny.
Yes.
Like, look at it coming out of the bag in this picture. It looks like about the size of a cheese curl or a French fry. And in your hand, which he does have big hands, but they're not that big. It's
maybe if I do that.
It's about the size of the little noodles you get, fried noodles that you get at the salad bar.
Yeah, and I know my hands are big, but come on. That's like...
Would you put it on a salad?
Yeah.
Because
they're good. They're really good. I like the flavor.
Yeah, a lot of curry flavor. Or cumin.
Yes.
Yum.
Those are nice.
So, little tiny snack
but packs a great flavor punch.
Really great flavor. Those are good. I'm gonna buy some salad mix this week and we'll make some salads with it.
I think that sounds like a delightful idea.
That was fun. I like those. I was a little disappointed with how small they were, but they do quack. They do pack quite the punch.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
Okay, so why don't you hand me the scorecard?
There you go.
So where are you going to put those at? What are we going to do out of five?
Five. We usually do out of 5. Wow. I think the only thing I would ding those on is size.
Yeah.
So I would give those a 4.5. Those are pretty tasty.
I was going to be close to you. I was going to go 4 1/4 on those.
Those are tasty, enjoyable. It's like cardamom and curry. Really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're familiar with those flavors, like in like Indian food, it kind of has like that curry kind of flavor to it.
Our next one, I think is this one, right?
Yeah.
Chili lemon corn puffs. The spicy sour combo you didn't know you needed. Time for TikTok. No, not TikTok. TikTok. That's the brand behind these hot and sour lemon chili puffs. And while that flavor might sound like something you'd find in your TikTok feed, with some unsuspecting person popping one in their mouth and bursting into a spiciness-fueled dance, we've got good news. It's really not that intense. Israel's classic sour spicy flavor combo, seen in everything from the mango chili sauce amba to lemon chili couscous, is super subtle in these puffs, with a slight citrus tang that gives way to a crunch of heat. Give them a try and decide, could this be Israel's next viral snack sensation?
So it almost looks like a Cheeto.
It does look like crunchy Cheetos. They're not as crunchy. I'm getting a little bit of the lemon. I'm not getting any chili.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. I wouldn't buy them.
Yeah, they're just so. There's not a whole lot of flavor to them. A little bit of lemon. Not getting a whole lot of spice or chili or anything like that.
And it's not like that fake lemon, which is good, which is, one of my least favorite flavors, that floor polish lemon flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So they're light. They're salty, lemony. I am not getting any chili. I'm not getting any heat. Maybe a little.
I just did on that one.
Like it builds.
That was weird.
You have to eat quite a few of them to get any heat.
Yeah. I'm gonna maybe go like 2.5 on those.
Considering the heat that I got after eating a few of them, after they built up, I'd go with 3. They're good. I'd eat them. Somebody put them in a bowl and put them out at a party. I'd eat them. I wouldn't avoid them. They wouldn't be the last thing to go. Next up, we have the Land of Milk and Honey. Pesach Zman milk and white chocolate caramel wafer. Israel's famous better than a Kit Kat caramel wafer. Uh-oh. You're going to have to be the judge of that. He is a Kit Kat connoisseur. No?
Oh. You know what?
Is that one of our...
I think so. Because I am not seeing it in this. Let me check. I don't think it'll be in the Yum bag. So what we're discussing is, and we used to have them over there.
I think we threw them out.
So Universal Yums contacted us contacting everybody. Like I'm saying, oh yeah, they contacted us directly.
Yes,
No.
Liz and Mike only.
Yeah. Willing sacrifice, attention. No. They contacted us and everybody that subscribes to their boxes because a couple of the candies that they had sent us, including, I believe, these milk and white chocolate caramel wafers, they thought that they may have been like in contact with salmonella.
Wow.
So they basically, long story short, they gave us a refund for those and suggested that we don't eat them because you get sick. So I think that was one of the ones, and there's one more in this box that they
Had a
suggested
concern
we do
about.
not eat.
Okay, so we'll skip over that one and go on.
That's
to,
unfortunate because that sounded really
it does
good.
sound really good. So honey mustard and onion pretzel bites. All right, next, sweet and savory punch with the perfect crunch. In Israel, honey never flows stronger than during Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. Honey is said to ensure a sweet year ahead, and locals take this very, very seriously in the month before the holiday. The average Israeli consumes a whopping 40% of their annual intake of honey via treats like honey cakes. There's a word, I don't know how to say it. I'm not going to butcher it. Baklava, honey drizzled apples, and of course, tea. In the case of this yum, sweet and savory pretzel bites bursting with honey mustard and onion. We can't promise they'll sweeten your whole year, but the next few minutes are bound to be downright delicious.
So I'm wondering if these are going to be similar to like the Snyder of Hanover honey mustard and onion pretzel bites.
Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what's going to
Because
happen.
I am a fan of those. Unfortunately, man, do they give you some breath when you're done eating them. I also like the buffalo wing ones that they make.
I don't like those.
Those I love. Those I'll get when I'm traveling for work or whatever. Because I know you don't like them, so I'll get them when I'm out of town.
And I like buffalo wings. I just don't like buffalo wing flavored stuff. It never tastes like buffalo wings to me.
Okay. So let's bring up the snack cam so you can see what we're looking at here.
Mm. They're not pretzely. They are definitely smashed pretzels.
Okay, so
Like Floor Sweet so Pretzel Factory.
I'll say this. I do like the flavor of these. They're really nice. The honey mustard is more present. I don't feel like you get as much of the onion,
No.
which I think is like one of the things. I mean, I do like it with the Snyder ones, but I think I like these better.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know. There's big piece.
yeah. These taste good. I like these.
Mm-hmm.
And you get some of the onion, but it's not as pungent.
No, it's really a honey mustard. Heavy on the mustard. But tasty.
These would go well with a nice beer, I should say.
What you drinking there?
So that was my segue. From one of my favorite local breweries, Rising Storm, I'm drinking their Hypnotize, which is a New England IPA. They do some really nice IPAs there at Rising Storm Brewing. If you're in the Rochester area, I highly recommend checking them out. Just delicious beer. They do all sorts of different styles for everybody, really. I mean, lagers, pilsners, IPAs of all sorts, sours, stouts. They run the gamut. And yeah, these pretzels are really good. These pretzels are making me thirsty. So I'm gonna go. So we got an NA for that last one. I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 on those.
I'll do 3.5. I like them. I would buy them. They're better than the last one, the lemon things.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to have some wiggle room with things.
Okay.
You should leave the field open.
Sure.
I think we're gonna go sweet now, assuming this is one of the ones we still have.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry and vanilla marshmallows. Now, I like marshmallows. Every bite is a mouthful of fluffy flavor. Pop a few of these super soft, flavorful marshmallows in your mouth before reading on. Done? Perfect. Now listen to this. Marshmallows didn't exist in Israel until 34 years ago. Gas. Did you spit them out in shock? No. Wait until you hear this. This yum is made in Rishon LeZion by Israel's largest confectionery, Carmit, the same company that introduced the marshmallow to Israel. Still no? We'll try once more. Israel's now eat more marshmallows per capita than Americans.
Wow.
If you made it without a spit take, you're much more composed than we are. Or you take after the locals and just really like this yum. I wasn't going to try to read all of that with a marshmallow in my mouth. But I definitely like marshmallows. I like them toasted over campfires.
Yeah. They do have some nice fun packaging there for the marshmallows.
Very cute.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
To try an Israeli marshmallow
Yeah.
or two. Because I think you'd probably want to try both colors, no?
Yeah. Because they're strawberry and vanilla. I am going to start. Oh, they're hard. Oh, disappointment. They might be stale.
They squeeze a little bit.
I'm going to start with the vanilla. They're a little stale.
Oh, I think they're all right.
The strawberry ones are good.
They seem more like sugary than what we got here.
It has an ingredient that I'm glad I didn't read before we ate them. Because most marshmallows use gelatin in them to get their texture. Most commercially produced marshmallows do anyway. And this does, but they have sourced the gelatin from fish.
Oh.
So these are made with fish gelatin.
Okay. They don't taste like fish.
No, they don't. But it's one of those things that, you know, maybe if you read it first, it might put you off. I like the strawberry ones. The vanilla ones are meh. I like our marshmallows better.
Yeah. Well, we might as well finish these.
Your intake of fish gelatin for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like our marshmallows better. Sorry, Israel.
They're good. They're all right. I think I would go 3 out of 5 on those.
Yeah. I would go 2. They're not pillowy. They don't have that silky texture to them that I'm accustomed to. Yeah, I like ours better.
They're kind of like
jet puff marshmallows.
Granular in a way.
Yeah, they're almost, and again, I thought maybe they were stale a little bit, and that might be on us for waiting, but they were like, if you left that bag unsealed tomorrow morning, they would be the marshmallows in Lucky Charms.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I was like, we might as well finish them because I think probably by the time we finish this episode, they might be that.
You're right. They were really not really good marshmallows. I wasn't going to spit them out. They're sweet. They're just sugar, but not bad. The strawberry ones were better than vanilla. Our next item comes from our yum bag. Reaching into the yum bag. What?
Did you want to do any of the trivia?
Oh, sure.
know you like to do the trivia. I figured.
We're not gonna do all of them, but I'll pick a couple.
Oh, okay.
We got 2 boxes to get through.
That's just true.
Which one of these businesses failed to spread to Israel? Burger King, McDonald's, Starbucks, or Pizza Hut?
Burger King.
Nope. Starbucks.
That was going to be my second choice.
You won't be ordering any grande frappuccinos in Israel. Despite massive worldwide success, Starbucks failed to take off in Israel due to stiff competition from established Israeli coffee shops.
Oh, that makes sense.
Meanwhile, McDonald's was met with open arms. It's now the most widespread restaurant in Israel, with over 180 branches, 50 of which are kosher.
I think I've seen some videos of food people going to McDonald's in Israel, so I kind of knew that one. I thought maybe Burger King, just competition, like there might not be enough room for them.
Maybe.
And what was the other? Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
And Pizza Hut, yeah, I kind of figured that one would definitely be there. Pizza Hut, it's kind of funny, like all over the world, like them and Domino's and a few others, they're all over the world, and they do all sorts of like pizzas based on the country that they're in, like, and they're just crazy flavor combinations and things on the pizzas.
Quality might be better in other countries as well.
It might also be worse in other countries.
True.
Yeah, some of them are pretty horrific sometimes, like when I watch some of the videos I've seen.
I'm going to ask you, the city of Beersheba is the blank capital of the world. Poker, ballet, fencing, or chess?
Chess.
That's correct. Thanks to an influx of chess-playing Ashkenazi Jewish immigrants from the former USSR, the city of Beersheba became a certified chess hub. In addition to being Israel's national chess center, it is now home to more chess grandmasters per capita than any other city in the world. Checkmate. Lots of smart beat. So our yum bag. Our treat is grape toffee sticks.
Oh.
Israeli chews bursting with ultra juicy grape. The humble grape. There may be no better symbol of Israel's past and present. Ancient locals ate grapes all the time, either in wine or right from the vine. And they're one of the 7 species listed in the Hebrew Bible as being special to Israel. And now, modern Israelis have mastered the art of growing grapes using high-tech drip irrigation of their own design, which can transform the scorching Negev desert into a lush vineyard oasis. With these chewy stick candies, you'll taste Israel's most recent grape innovation. Dare we say it's the juiciest one yet? So, grape toffee stick.
Your stick.
Thank you. Has no smell. I feel like if this was I feel like if this was American candy, you would get punched with grape the instant you open the package. Like no smell at all.
Yeah. Well, you see here, Sonny. You know, back in my day, we didn't do snack box YouTube videos.
But juicy. Tastes like grape bubble gum.
Yeah, like a slight tingy flavor of like bubble gum grape. Yeah. Not much of it though at all.
Yeah, the grape flavor is there. We're used to much more almost tart grape. But tasty.
It's subtle.
Definitely gets the salivary glands going.
Very subtle.
I would eat those. I like those.
What would you give that?
I would give those. I'd give those a 3.
I'm right in line with you.
Not bad, not great.
Yeah.
Better. There are better grape snacks if you want
Oh, definitely.
grape flavored stuff.
I mean, I think like Jolly Ranchers, for instance, are like
Mhm.
maybe one of the best flavored candies. Granted, it's not a chew, but
Or grape Skittles.
yeah, or you could go with those.
That one lingers.
Yeah, but the grape Tootsie Roll, like the
Mm-hmm.
fruit flavored ones that they do.
Mm-hmm. Our next one is also from our Yum bag. It is a strawberry banana swirl soft candy. A smoothie's worth of flavor in each sugar crusted candy. After Arabs brought bananas over from India, the Jews of the Middle Ages embraced the fruit. But they had one question: are they really even a fruit? The designation was important as the blessing for fruit was different from the blessing for herbs and veggies. Finally, in the 16th century, in the city of Safed, Rabbi Joseph Caro officially declared bananas fruits of the ground, citing that they grew from a short lived herbal palm rather than a tree. Turns out he's not wrong. Banana plants are technically herbs. So, with this yum, you are not just tasting a juicy candy, you're also tasting ripe strawberry with the sweetest herb there ever was.
So, I mean, it looks almost like a what the hell were those candies? Like Chuckles, maybe?
Yeah, the sugar coating.
Yeah.
Did they smell banana-y? Banana is usually a pungent.
A little bit.
They don't have a strong smell. They're good. Not getting a lot of banana out of it though. Let me rephrase. No fake banana. It doesn't have that gross runts banana flavor. But it doesn't have a lot of flavor in general.
Yeah. Slight
Sweet.
banana flavor, sweet, sugary.
Not much strawberry.
Yeah.
Kind of underwhelming.
Yeah. 2.5 for me.
Mm-hmm. Same. I would agree. Our next one. Manamin lemon cream wafers. Zingy lemon cream in every crispy bite. Don't freak out, but you're holding one of Israel's most controversial sweets. The controversy has nothing to do with it being a wafer. In fact, these Haifa-made wafers are Israel's most popular sweet snack, enjoyed alongside coffee, tea, or ice cream. The controversy lies in the flavor. Most of Israelis agree on the tastiness of the vanilla and chocolate cream wafer varieties, but things get diverse with lemon. It's like Israel's version of the pineapple on pizza debate. So as you taste the zingy cream slathering these 3 crispy wafers of this yum, decide for yourself, which side are you on?
So I gotta say, I mean, this is like sometimes with Universal Yums, you get like a pretty significant package of food, and this has got to be one of those. This is like about the size of like a pack of ramen.
Yeah.
I would say.
Oh yeah.
That's the equivalent I would go with, and it's got some weight to
It's a substantial little bundle of cookies.
Yeah.
So apparently, Israeli people, there are purists who like either the vanilla or the chocolate, and then there are those rebels who like the lemon. So, do we like the lemon?
So I mean, a pretty
big cookie.
Standard wafer cookie looking type thing.
Crispy.
Might pair well with my IPA.
Lemony. Not too lemony. Lightly lemony. Would be delicious with tea.
I'm getting a bit more of the cream flavor than the lemon, which isn't a bad thing. They're enjoyable though. Okay, there's a little bit of lemon. I just got like a little bit of a hit.
Yeah, it's not that fake lemon floor polish flavor. It's a very delicate citrus. Not sour, but like a zing. Those are good.
Yeah, they're very good. I like these. These are a nice yum. Maybe one of my favorite things we've had out of this box stuff.
So you're not the huge lemon person.
No, not at all.
I definitely would like those with coffee or tea. I can see that. I would give that a 3.75.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Next question. Which of the following is Israel's largest export? Diamonds, honey, sapphires, or milk?
Sapphires.
Diamonds. Cut diamonds are Israel's largest export, constituting 23.2% of Israel's total exports and a whopping 12% of the world's production. That's a whole lot of bling for a country that's just about as big as the state of New Jersey, huh? And our next yum, I don't know if this is in there anymore or not.
That's the other one. That's
Okay, so this was a milk chocolate bar with popping candies. We've had those before, or things like that before. It was suggested to be removed from the box due to possible contamination. So that one has been removed and refunded. And so our next one is Bamba Peanut Puffs. Israel's world famous peanut puffs. This yum is a scientific breakthrough. For years, researchers noted that a shockingly low number of Israeli children have peanut allergies, but nobody knew why. Until 2008, that is, when scientists realized it was because of Bamba. Over 90% of Israeli families buy these peanut puffs for their households. And as it turns out, the early exposure to peanuts reduces children's risk of developing a peanut allergy by 81%. Let's be clear, this yum won't cure an existing peanut allergy. So definitely don't eat these if you are allergic. But with their buttery peanut flavor and airy crunch, they're 100% effective for a rumbly tummy.
Now, I know on an early episode of Snackerfice, we actually did some peanut puffs. And they actually came from the grocery store Aldi. And what was interesting is they were part of they do like a German Oktoberfest type thing. And
Deutsche Küche.
the Deutsche Küche.
Deutsche Küche. Whatever. Dutch kitchen. German kitchen.
Yes.
I didn't like them because they weren't sweet. They were very just savory.
These smell very much more peanut buttery.
Those are good.
They're very creamy, like I know that's why you like them, because you like the creamy peanut butter.
Yeah, they're not like creamy in the sense of, they're dry.
Right. But when you bite into them,
it's like the peanut butter reconstitutes with your saliva.
Yeah.
And it makes almost like a paste. It's like a cream peanut butter. They're good. I like those.
Yeah. In a pinch, you could
make a sandwich.
Put some water on there and make a sandwich.
Or you could just eat those.
Yes.
You could dip them in jelly.
You could.
That would probably be good.
Mm-hmm.
Dip them in some raspberry jam.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try that later. Or dip them in Nutella. That would be even better. Delicious. Those get a 4 1/4 from me.
go with 4. Much better than the ones that we had from the Dutch kitchen.
Yes, the German kitchen.
The Dutch
Dutch Cooch.
We're not getting monetized for this video.
No.
We're not getting monetized for any videos. Who are we, right?
Yeah, who are we? Just 2 schmoes. Salted corn cones. Israel's lighter area version of bugles. Take a bite of this yum. How would you describe it? Light, crispy, or maybe your first thought was plain or even dull? If that's what you if that's you'll be surprised to know that these cone snacks are a widely popular party snack in Israel, second only to the peanut butter bombas you just had. It has to do with the shape, and that's not because you can put them on your fingers like little party hats. These cones were designed for dipping. Locals scoop anything from chickpea-based hummus to eggplant-based baba ganoush to tomato-based makbucha, or even sweet options like peanut butter and Nutella. So feel free to munch these as is, or grab your favorite dip to really get the party started.
And I mean, if you were a kid and you got the bugles, I mean, you had to. I think nowadays this might be the only finger I could fit one on.
And fling things at me, apparently, too. They're kind of squished. Google. Slightly airier. Slightly oilier. I would dip it in salsa.
Yeah.
You got some salsa in the fridge.
I do. Salted what? Corn.
Salted corn cones. They're tasty.
Yeah.
They're nothing special, though. That being said, I would eat the whole bag just because they're more-ish. You want more.
Yeah.
I give them a 3 1/4. Better than mid.
I was just gonna go with a 3. Straight up 3 on those.
Straight up 3 on those, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was our last one.
It certainly was.
Wow. That's because we had the 2 that we skipped.
Yeah.
Because of,
Yeah.
So how did we do?
How did we do? How do you do?
How do you do? So what was our favorite? I think my favorite was the first ones.
Yeah. The
Falafel bites.
the
things.
falafel bites were the winner for both of us. You rated those a 4.5, and I rated those a 4 1/4. Those were my highest rated ones. And then your next highest was the peanut butter puffs.
Makes sense.
Yep. And then my next highest rated, it was kind of a tie. It was the peanut butter puffs, the lemon wafer cookies, and the pretzels, the honey mustard pretzels.
Yeah.
Lowest rated, yours were the marshmallows.
Yeah. That's one of my that and the banana strawberry candy were my least favorites.
Yep, those were a 2.5 for you. And then my least favorites were those banana strawberry candies and the Tic Tacs, the lemon.
Oh, the lemon
chili
Cheetos.
Yeah, with no flavor.
With not Cheetos.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's box number 1.
That's box number 1, Israel.
Yeah. And I enjoyed the box.
Yeah, me too.
Good stuff. It sucked that we had a couple things that we couldn't do because we didn't want to get sick.
Right.
But overall, I enjoyed it.
There was nothing that I was like, oh, I absolutely hate it.
Right.
There was a few things where I'm like, okay, I've had American version of this. I like the American version better. Or, yeah, really, it's like the like you said, that one was like Chuckles, but it didn't have a lot of flavor. And then the marshmallows were just not marshmallowy in my head. They were more almost cereal marshmallows. But
We do have another box to go.
looks like we also have another beer.
Yeah.
What is this beer?
Okay, so this is a new brewery to the area, but it's not a new brewery. They've been around for a couple of years now, and they have a location down like in like just north of New York City, and it's called Tin Barn Brewing. But they just opened up a new location up here in our area, and I went to visit them last weekend. And this is it's called Triple Citra Triple Nelson. It's a New England triple IPA, and there's the can, and really good IPAs there. They do a really nice job with them. I really enjoy them. We had a great visit there. Lots of great beers.
You'll note that I'm not tasting either of these.
Yeah.
I don't like IPAs.
Yes.
And that's pretty much what he's drinking today. So, no.
Right.
But they probably will go well with our next box.
I think so. So you ready to get right into it?
Yeah.
All right. So the next box that we have is the United Kingdom.
Dun, 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 dun.
And we got the nice little sticker, which it is a double-decker bus. You gotta love that. I see some familiar companies in this box, things maybe we've had from them before, or not necessarily the snacks we've had before, but maybe from companies.
Manufacturers.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to some of this. Telling you. Mm-hmm. The recipe is Welsh caul. Ready to try the heartiest soul food in all of Wales? That's something you don't hear often, the soul food of Wales. While the word caul can be used to describe any stew with meat and vegetables, the first thing that springs to mind for most Welsh people is a hearty stew of beef or lamb with stocky vegetables, usually leeks. Give this traditional recipe a try and make sure you let us know if you did. There's butter, onions, rutabaga or parsnips, carrots, leeks, beef brisket, smoked bacon cut into strips, bay leaf, thyme, potatoes. So it's basically a beef stew. Sounds tasty. Beef stew with bacon in it.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I eat it. But yeah, and it does say the United Kingdom, so it's not just England; it's Wales and Northern Ireland. Wales, England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Sorry, we didn't send you 4 boxes. That would be a lot. So
we would still do them.
Oh yeah, we would.
So I do have to say about this brewery, they do have some delicious sours that they do, and I do have a stout from them. The sours, I don't tend to drink a lot of them just because they don't really agree with my stomach very much. But maybe next time when we go, you'll get to try those out.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with a amusing trivia question for you.
Okay.
When in Wales, don't be surprised to hear a friend call you A, love, B, butt, C, coach, D, nosy.
Well, given given our recent discussions about the Dutch Cooch, I gotta go with Cooch.
And I might have pronounced it wrong, but it's spelled CWTCH.
Oh, Cooch?
Cooch? Well, obviously Welsh. I don't speak Welsh, and I think it's Cooch or Cooch. Anyway, the answer was B, butt. B-U-T-T, butt. While you're likely to hear friends and even strangers call each other love in England, there are no buts about it in Wales. The best way to tell your friend you care about them is calling them butt. But why? Well, back in the industrial era, Welsh miners were paid by the amount of coal they could extract, and so used the buddy system, butty, get it, to increase their productivity. To fully appreciate Welsh culture, we recommend you find your bestie right now in a minute, meaning soon, but not actually right now. Give them a big cwtch hug and tell them you care the Welsh way.
Okay.
So CWTCH, pronunciation unknown, means hug, but butt is your friend. And we start. Is there a sticker?
Yeah. I showed it to the camera. It's a double-decker bus.
Oh, cool. Blake traveled to the United Kingdom but didn't have time to meet the Queen. So let's get started. I think we start here.
I believe so.
We start with pickled onion rings,
Ooh.
Britain's iconic pub snack. So you're sitting at the bar enjoying a pint when the bartender sets down a snack. What do you think it is? Onion rings? Good guess. It's a jar of pickled onion rings. Yep, these little balls of malt vinegar goodness are UK staple. Staple? Staple. Just as iconic as Yorkshire pudding or fish and chips. An essential part of the ploughman's lunch, a meal consisting of bread, cheese, and pickled onions. They're one of Britain's most beloved foods. In fact, you'll find many pubgoers munching those zesty pearl onions straight out of the jar. Dig into these addictive pickled onion-inspired crisps to experience the intensely tangy tradition yourself. So they eat the actual pickled onions. This is the snack that mimics the pickled onions.
So that's funny because yesterday we went to a farmer's market and picked up 3 jars of pickled onions from a local pickler.
I guess that's what you would call them.
I guess.
I love pickled onions. These are delicious.
And this guy, it's Pete's Pickled Pickles? Is that what
Peter's Pickles?
Peter's Pickle? I'm trying to remember the name of it. I mean, if you're in Rochester
Or the surrounding areas.
Or the surrounding area. Pete's Pickled Peppers and Pickles. And he also does pickled onions.
And they are awesome.
We love them. We bought 3 jars of them. The first time we bought 1 jar and we went through them in a couple of weeks, maybe.
Not even a week. I don't think it made it a week.
Oh my God, they were so good. So he's at a farmer's market now during the summer. And for the first time, we went and visited with him yesterday. And he's like, "Oh, I remember you guys." And I'm like, "Yeah, we're back. We need more onions."
I put them on everything.
Laughing.
I mean, eggs, sandwiches, wraps, burgers, hot dogs, grilled cheese sandwich. What else did we put them on? Everything. I mean, if it was dinner, mashed potatoes, I wanted to put them on everything. They taste so good.
So if you're local to us, you gotta seek him out.
Jump on him. They're good. Not him. Don't jump on him.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, if you're in the local Rochester area, he's at a farmer's market in Webster in the same plaza as Target.
And I think he also has a Facebook page that you could contact and see where he's going to be or if he'll deliver. He
will deliver too. Yeah, he says that he will. And he said he has more than enough stock, especially of the pickled onions because they're so popular. A friend of his actually braised a beef roast with him.
So good. Yeah.
But instead, so for now though, we're gonna try Johnny's pickled onion rings.
So these would be kind of a crisp version of those. Those are sour. Very vinegary. I know you're not a huge vinegar fan.
No, they're good.
They're good though.
They're good. I've with age, I think I've become more of a fan of like salt and vinegar chips and stuff like that.
When we first met, he didn't like vinegar on anything. Like not vinegar salad dressings, not salt and vinegar chips. I like malt vinegar on French fries. That was kind of a no for him.
Still not a no on that. These are all right. These are really wow.
They're very pungently vinegary.
Yeah.
Like more vinegar than onion.
Yeah.
But Wow.
You're liking them.
I'm loving them. They're delicious. Mm.
They
You make your salivary glands
You
hurt.
definitely pucker a little bit.
Woo! Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you go with?
Oh, those are, I can't kick 4.95
All right.
with the option to be bumped up to a 5 if everything else in this box doesn't match up.
I'll go 4.25 on this.
We definitely need to be drinking something with those, whether it's beer or water or something. Those are.
Yeah.
My salivary glands are tingling.
Pairs well with my IPA.
Does it though? Imagine it really does.
Are you sure?
Give me one of the crisps. I want to pair. Because I had some water and washed it away. If that wasn't an IPA and a regular beer. My taste buds are like, what are you doing? Sour, bitter. I'm over here smacking my face. If you like IPAs, it's probably a very good combination.
It is.
Now we're going to hit the brakes and throw it in reverse.
I see what's on that list, and I'm like, fuck, what the hell's wrong? Oh, shit. I just dropped that. What the hell's wrong with them? Pickled onions, and then did these?
It is definitely a
smack in the face.
backwards, forwards, quickly. In our yum bag, there is a vanilla clotted cream fudge, a taste of the English countryside. To taste the okay.
Yeah, but what I was just gonna say, we're not getting dirty here. They literally put smaller snacks into
A yum
bag.
To taste the UK's famous clotted cream, we're heading to Devon. Gas. The controversy.
Devon?
You see, two English counties, Devon and Cornwall, both say they invented clotted cream, a rich spread made when hot cream is slowly cooled, creating clots of cream. And both counties still compete over who makes it best. With this decadent fudge, you're trying the Devonshire version. We guess we'll just have to come back one day and try the Cornish variety. I'm down. What's all this then? Oh, do we get changes? Do we not have yums? We have a card in our yum bag.
Oh, God.
What? Let me see.
No, not yet.
Okay.
So wait, which ones are these? These are the
Vanilla clotted cream. What? Oh, God. Well, there's a mystery that I'm not allowed to know about yet.
Yeah, you have to wait.
Is it something that I'm not going to eat something because of something?
Possibly.
You're going to trick me into eating something gross?
Yep. Don't
Yes.
worry. Yes, probably.
I don't like this. It's not a very nice thing to do. Anyway,
You'll find out about it soon enough.
I'll eat my clotted cream and shut up.
Man, I had a tough time opening that bag up, and
Blue fingers.
Yeah.
It tastes like cocktails without the white metal. Just tastes like a sugary, almost caramel. Nothing that I'm gonna write home about. Not awful, but not just 2.5, maybe 2.25.
I was at 2.5.
I'll give you another trivia question. Which of the following practices was banned in Northern Ireland? Skipping down the street in Belfast, going to the movies on Sunday, shopping after 6 p.m. on Sunday, or helping the elderly across the street.
Shopping after 6 p.m.?
It is going to the movies on Sunday.
No.
Because of a law creatively named the Cinemas Order 1991, it was made illegal to go to the movies on Sundays unless you have a special movie watching license, that is. Those that break this law can be fined up to £50 or about $65. But don't worry, the no movies on Sunday rule isn't strictly enforced, and the Northern Irish people may view as they please. Why
have it then?
Why have it if you can get a special license? You have to pay.
And then they don't enforce it.
And then
either.
they don't enforce it anyway. My nose is running.
That is confounding.
What the hey, Northern Ireland. So our next yum is a chocolate flapjack. Tender oat cake from a traditional Yorkshire recipe. We're on our way to Yorkshire to have flapjacks, and we're not talking pancakes. You probably think of flapjacks as another word for pancakes, but in the UK, there's something completely different. Tender, buttery oat bars made with brown sugar and syrup, sometimes slathered with toffee, or in this case, a decadent layer of chocolate, hold the syrup. That sounds tasty. It looks tasty. Don't disappoint me, Flapjack. It smells tasty.
It kind of smells like a granola bar.
Oatmeal cookie.
What I mean.
If somebody made
a cross section of it.
If somebody made oatmeal cookies the consistency of a brownie and then put chocolate on it. Pretty tasty. I would buy that. Me leggy. Very rich.
Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
You want more?
Yeah. Very heavy. But very good. I'm like just enjoying the texture, the oatmeal cookie like texture. It's heavy, it's sweet. The chocolate on top was really good.
The oatmeal is so nicely like chewy.
Mm-hmm. So good.
That's really nice.
I was like, that was a sexual experience.
Wow. Well, there goes our
monetization.
Yeah. You need a cigarette after that?
The 4.5.
Perhaps a
4.75.
4.75?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a grape stick chew.
The grape stick chew from Israel.
I'm gonna go 4.5 on that. I really enjoyed that.
Really, really good. Ugh, chills. Good. Wow, I kind of want to stop there. I'm like, that is good.
It's only snack number 3.
I know. The pickled onions were great. This was great. I'm like, oh, killing me here, UK. So good.
They can't win, can they? They do like a good job with stuff, and you're like, I'm done.
Your sister would probably really like this one. Mini blackcurrant chews. Legalized after nearly 100 years. There are a million reasons to visit Greenock or Greenock, however you say it. One being the Millions Candy Factory, where these blackcurrant chews are made. What's a blackcurrant, you ask? No surprise if you're unfamiliar with this sweet and sour flavor. The berry was banned in the U.S. from 1911 to 2003. Why was it kept from us for so long? Basically, the berries turned out to be harmful to the native white pines. So this uniquely British flavor never had a chance to catch on until now. Now's your chance to finally get a taste of this forbidden fruit. So they couldn't or didn't want to grow blackcurrants here in the United States because they're invasive species and damaged the native white pines of North America. So we didn't have this flavor. Where we really kind of cultivated grape as a flavor for purple, I believe in the UK, blackcurrant is the thing. And I believe we've had something like these before. They're almost like nerds.
Yeah.
But they're chewy. They're definitely a different flavor.
Fruity yet flowery.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say it was like grape, raspberry, and lavender.
Yeah.
All smushed together.
They're good. I like them.
I feel like the tiny pebble format is more of an appeal to children.
Possibly, yeah.
But we're good. Novel flavor. At least for us. Stick in your teeth. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I like it. But the little tiny pebbles. I like the flavor. I don't like the format.
I'd probably go 3.5 on them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And we're stuck in my teeth now. I think I would like. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get them out of my teeth. Ew. I would like them better if they were not tiny little pebbles. If they were actual gummies or Starbursts.
Yeah.
Size flavor or size candies.
I could see that.
So I like the flavor. I don't like the format.
Yeah.
And again, throwing us into a roundabout, we jump back to savory in a hardcore fashion with lamb and rosemary crisps. The bite-sized version of a Sunday roast. Some people claim that British food is bland, but we say that notion is rubbish. Case in point, Sunday roast. The ultimate comfort food consisting of juicy, slow-roasted meat, potatoes, veggies, and with a rich gravy seasoned with herbs. As the name suggests, it's served on Sunday, with the leftovers being eaten throughout the week. Hungry yet? Good, because now you get to try these lamb and rosemary crisps that were inspired by the iconic dish. So these are Kent crisps, lamb and rosemary flavor. I like lamb. I like rosemary. I like potato chips. I can smell the rosemary. It seems very pungent. buttery, rosemary. Not getting a ton of lamb. I mean, a little. Not getting that like gamey, meaty flavor. What do you want more? They're good. My favorite thing about them, though, they are not salty. I mean, they're salty, but they're not salty. Every time we've bought flavored chips or crisps from our local grocery stores, they are salt bombs. Like so much salt that they burn. And these really focus on the flavor of the potato, the rosemary, and they're buttery. Like,
Yeah.
really good. Really good chips. Every chip we've had from the UK has been good, really.
Yeah, these are delicious. The lamb and rosemary Kent chips, Kent crisps, rather. Enjoy them.
Would buy. Definitely a yum.
Yeah. Where are you at with those?
Like 4.75.
Wow.
Just I can't improve on them. Like the only thing I would want is a bigger bag.
I'm gonna go 4.25 on those.
They could be a little bit more meaty. They could have a little bit more of the lamb flavor, but obviously you don't want that to go further and have them taste greasy.
Right.
Just really good. Yum yums. So here's a good one. What is the name of Britain's most famous clock tower?
Big Ben.
I didn't even have to look at the answer. I was supposed to give you choices, wasn't I?
I mean, I was sitting there. I was running National Lampoon's European Vacation through my head. I go, wait, they drive past it over and over again, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, Big Ben, Parliament.
So the question, I was jumping ahead because it's a trick question for people who don't live there. What is the name of Britain's most famous clock tower? The Clock Tower, Big Ben, Elizabeth Tower, Victoria Tower. And your answer is Big Ben?
It's probably really not Big Ben.
It's really not Big Ben. You may have thought this iconic clock tower was Big Ben, but that name only refers to the big bell inside. If you guessed the clock tower, you were actually pretty close. Believe it or not, that was its true name up until 2012 when it was renamed to Elizabeth Tower in honor of Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. That's the 60th anniversary of her reign. The tower stands opposite Victoria Tower, named after Queen Victoria, the only other queen to reign as long. So I jumped ahead because my head was already like, he's going to say Big Ben, and Big Ben is the name of the bell. It's not the name of the tower. But I forgot to give you the other choices.
Yeah, you did. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I think everybody is going to know it synonymously as Big Ben. It's kind of like that concept of like when you go to the grocery store to buy facial tissue, but you don't buy facial tissue, you buy what?
Kleenex.
Yes. And in this sense, I think everybody's going to look at the whole thing and go, oh, that's Big Ben. It's kind of too late at this point.
Except that I don't think of it as Big Ben because of like a lot of the television shows I watch or a lot of the books that I read that take place in the UK. I know that.
True, but a lot of people are going to go the route that I went, I think.
Yes, that's why I said it's like a trick question unless you're from there.
Right. Or you watch a heck of a lot of television or read a lot of stuff that takes place in that area.
These I feel like we've had before, but I like them, so I don't mind. Rhubarb and custard bonbons.
Oh.
Foolishly juicy chews from Crediton. Sorry. In England, few desserts are as fancied as the fool. Now, don't go thinking Brits run around licking clowns or anything like that. In Britain, fool, or more specifically, fruit fool, refers to an extremely popular parfait-like dessert made of alternating layers of custard and boiled fruit. The most popular version uses boiled rhubarb, a unique veggie with tangy berry-like flavor. In this variety of fool that inspired these juicy chews. I can read, honestly. The most popular version uses boiled rhubarb, a unique veggie with tangy berry-like flavor. It's this variety of fool that inspired these juicy chews. Beware, they make you wish your favorite candies were a bit more foolish. And again, I am pretty sure we've had these.
They don't sound familiar or look familiar, but we've been doing this for a little while now, so all bets are on.
Sour.
Yeah. Wow.
Yummy.
You know when you get like those sour candies and they're like, these are going to be the sourest thing you've ever had.
And they're not.
These? I don't think, did that say anything about being sour in there?
Tangy.
Tangy. Well, guess what? Nope.
You don't like them?
No, they're good.
They're definitely
it's funny.
sour. They're more sour than things that have been touted as sour.
So Sean and I went to Sean and I went to Five Below yesterday, and he bought, like, at the checkout, they had these little candies that were called Toxic Waste. And they were so really sour candies. The thing of it is what was sour was the outside layer of like the citric acid
coating
that they put on them.
Yeah.
And then once you sucked all of that off of the candy,
they weren't sour anymore.
it wasn't sour anymore.
These were sour
All the way through.
all the way through.
Good flavor though.
Yeah.
I like the flavor.
Really fun.
Yeah. What would you give those?
4.
A 4? I'm gonna go 3.75.
We're gonna stick with the sweet and get rid of the sour. And go into our yum bag again.
Not so fast, Miss Elizabeth.
Oh. We were supposed to get treacle toffee.
Yes, and there was a production issue
Oh no.
with the treacle toffees that was supposed to be in your box. Unfortunately, you will not find that in your yum bag. We apologize for this change. And now the good news. We've replaced this product with the sour plum hard candies from the Super Yum box.
Oh, were those the things I hated?
Flip over this card to learn all about this traditional Scottish treat.
I don't think I liked these.
Sour plum hard candies. Sour hard candies with the flavor of unripe plum. You're about to enjoy the taste of victory. And what a sweet and sour taste it is. You see, when foreign raiders crossed the Scottish border in 1337, they were quickly distracted by the unripened plums that grew in the area.
Ah! Oh!
Oh, look at that. Plums.
Oh, plum.
I'm not going to read all of this, but
Is that how it
basically,
worked?
yeah. Basically, we're going to have sour plum hard candies instead of
treacle toffee. Come on. Treacle. Not sour plums.
I don't remember these from the
Scotland
when we did
box.
the Yuck or Yum. I don't know if they were in that or not.
Well, they're a little green. Don't smell like anything.
I know how much you enjoy sour plum.
Asian sour plum, which they mix with vinegar. It's a hard candy, so all you can do is suck. Kind of tastes like apple, like mild apple.
These might take a while for us to get through.
Mm.
Oh no. There you go.
I don't think you're supposed to do that. They're good. The kind of thing your grandmother would have in a candy dish. Or like you'd have at your desk in a candy dish. They're not a strong flavor. They're tasty. They're fruity. They're like generically fruity.
Yeah. That's an apt way to put it.
You're like, it's not apple. It's not pear. It's not citrus. It's not tropical. It's not a berry. But you know it's fruit.
Right.
Eh. 2.5.
2.5?
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. I'd have them in a candy dish.
I was going to go with a 3.
They're just not notable in any way. These ones, let's do a trivia. Our next trivia is in 2001, the UK named blank as its national dish: shepherd's pie, fish and chips, chicken tikka masala, or beans on toast.
Fish and chips?
Nope. Chicken tikka masala.
Hmm.
Wait, what? Well, fish and chips was a hot contender. The country voted chicken tikka masala as its official national dish. Believe it or not, this spiced curry was actually invented in Britain. As the story goes, a restaurant guest received a dry chicken dish and demanded a gravy to accompany it. So the chef quickly prepared a sauce with tomatoes and spices, and it was clearly a hit. I like me some chicken tikka masala myself. This next one, it might not be good. Might be good, might not be good. Prawn cocktail spirals. Scottish crisps with a saucy twist. Ever wondered why French words pop up in the English language? As an island, Great Britain historically relied on goods imported from France, such as the case with hors d'oeuvre. Brits put their own spin on France's pre-dinner tradition in 1860, and soon prawn cocktail was born. Not big on shrimp? Don't worry, there's no shrimp in these. The zesty sauce flavors the crisps. Bon appetit. So they are prawn cocktail spirals without prawn. So it's basically just shrimp cocktail flavor.
I mean, we've had things like this, like in this concept before, but usually they're like Asian snacks, and they taste like shrimp crackers or things of that ilk.
And I usually hate them.
So I'm kind of curious. These look bigger too.
Well, they don't smell like shrimp. That's always a good thing. For me, anyway.
Okay. So
Just like cocktail sauce.
Yeah. So almost like that horseradishy ketchup kind of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Not too spicy though, but like.
Again, they didn't oversalt them. They're not so salty that they burn, which is I appreciate.
like they're a mild cocktail sauce.
Yeah.
So like not like a spicy one,
Mm-hmm.
which is okay. I'd be curious to have ones that have like a little bit more of a horseradish type thing, just to kind of see how they would be like comparatively to these.
Right. As long as they didn't put more salt. Again,
Right.
my big beef with our seasoned chips that go beyond even our regular chips. Too much salt, so much sodium, to the point where your mouth burns just from the salt.
Yeah.
And these don't have
Even
that.
as I like look in the bag and I pick out ones, I'm trying more of them. Just I'm picking ones out that are more like heavily seasoned. You can kind of see in the bag ones that are like maybe like a heavier coating. I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not, but you can kind of see it here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's ones that are a little bit darker. Seeing if those have like more of that flavor. They're just a little bit heavier handed as far as the
Tomato.
like the tomato flavor, yeah.
Yeah. And they're an extruded potato snack, so it's got that Pringles backdrop.
Yep.
Tasty.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. Give them a 3.
I go like a 3.5.
I drank all my water.
Oh boy.
Drank all my water, and I'm looking forward to our next one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Our next one are biscuits, or as we would call them, cookies. Oat biscuits. Crispy, crumbly tea time cookies. The UK has no shortage of tea times. There's a light snack for 11sies, a pre-dinner meal for afternoon tea, and of course high tea, whose name comes from the tall tables it was served on. So when we say these oat biscuits were designed for English tea time, we're basically saying you can eat them anytime as long as there's tea. We don't have any tea. I could have made some, but you're drinking beer. So if our previous oat-based yum is indicative of what's to come, hopefully this is a crunchy oatmeal cookie.
And it certainly looks almost like it reminds me of, like by look, like the pecan sandies that we get, like the like Keebler makes.
Oh my god!
And Liz is already enjoying it, and
It's like a butter cookie and an oatmeal cookie had a baby. Just delightful. Dangerous. I would eat the whole thing.
well, there was only 2 in the pack, so
I would eat both. I didn't leave you nothing. So good. You were right in that it was close to a pecan sandy, but without pecans, oats instead.
I went just by visual though with that at first, but
Buttery
it's similar to that, yeah.
butter cookie.
Even in the flavor and everything.
Oatmeal butter cookie. Oatmeal shortbread cookie.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Great flavor. Look outstanding.
Can't with this box.
Huh?
I can't with this box. Everything is so good. Okay, almost everything is so good. Oh,
This might be one of our highest rated boxes that we've gotten from them.
I think France was pretty high rated.
Yeah.
And then England. We've done England before, which is where I thought we had the rhubarbs. 4.75. Only dingies you only get 2 in a package. And I want more. Or I want a recipe.
Okay. What the hell did I screw up?
Did you skip the ones that we skipped? Because we didn't have one of them, right? If we go back,
It's weird.
the pickled onions were good. The vanilla clotted cream were not good. The chocolate flapjacks were the best. The mini blackcurrant chews were good, but we didn't like the tininess of
The
them.
pictures on here don't line up very well with the
Mm.
numbers. So we
6, 7, 8. This is number 9.
yeah, and you see like there, that's what we just had, and 9 is up here.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. What were you giving this one?
4.75.
It's up there. Yeah, I'm gonna do 4.5. That man,
So good. Really, just that's perfect for coffee or tea, breakfast.
like how many are in this? Like,
We've got 2 more.
okay, so they have more spots in here than
There's Max.
yeah. So do this.
All right. Our next one, actually, I'll do a trivia for you.
Actually, I'm just-
This furry friend is not only adorable, but is also a highly decorated hero. Swansea Jack the dog, Will of Wales the warhorse, King Pother the cat, Riverside Kai the sheep. Swansea Jack is definitely the goodest boy we've ever heard of. This heroic pooch was the self-designated lifeguard for the rivers and docks of Swansea. Whenever someone accidentally fell into the water, he would swim to the rescue, saving more than 27 people in his lifetime. In his 7 years, Swansea Jack was awarded a silver dollar, a silver cup, 2 bronze medals, and the title Dog of the Century. We couldn't agree more. Yay, Swansea Jack. Next up, cheddar and onion crisps. A UK staple since 1954. Do you have what it takes to be a cheese rolling champion? For over 200 years, Brits have gathered for the annual cheese rolling festival. The rules? A wheel of cheese is rolled down the hill, and the first person to catch it wins. The prize? The wheel of cheese, of course.
Haven't we seen some
Amazing Race.
Amazing Race? They've done this.
These cheddar and onion crisps may not be the ideal shape for rolling, but they sure take a lot less effort to enjoy.
And I know that we've seen this brand, like maybe in a Munch Pack or something.
Mm-hmm.
Piper's is a very well-known brand by us. I look forward to trying these out.
Yeah, me too. Open the bag.
What's that?
Open the bag.
I'm working on it. All right.
another knock one out of the ballpark.
I hope so. I mean, so far, I mean, this box has been outstanding. So, yeah, there you go. We're trying something out here with the snack cam, trying to like give you a better visual representation of what we're eating. So, bear with us as we work through trying that out. Those are really good. You know what I wish they would do? Is like do like a country, right? And they, you know, I know I've seen where they cycle through and they're like, oh, the last time we did this country, we did this. Do like maybe do like England, but do snacks that are inspired by pub snacks.
Like a pub box.
Well, just that country though.
Mm-hmm.
So do like, you know, something like that. And then like maybe you go to a different country and go, snacks that are inspired by street food. of that country.
So you don't
So
have
you go to
repeats.
Japan and you get like
Takoyaki.
takoyaki snacks of some sort.
Those are very good. I was hoping they'd be more oniony. They're more cheesy. I'm not getting a lot of onion.
I think they're like hugely onion. I think you need to try again.
I had several.
There's a massive amount of, I almost said a bad word. There's a massive amount of onion on these. Like enough to, like it's there.
I taste onion, but like comparatively to the pickled onion.
Like I think this is a good amount
Yeah.
for this chip.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't need to be overbearing, but it's good enough. The flavor is there, and I taste it, and it tastes good.
Oh, it's a delicious chip. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's crunchy. Again, it's not a salt bomb. I can taste the cheese. The onion is subtle to me.
Mm.
But again, I love that it's
really
enjoyable without all the salt. And again, that would be a bag that one of us would finish and the other would be mad. Like if we had a full bag.
Right.
Did you eat all the chips?
That's happened in conversations before.
That happens in every household in the world. Did you eat all the thing that I was hoping you would not eat all the thing? Give it a 4.
I'm with you on that. A 4 is good. I mean, I think that's a really good rating for those, and I'd recommend those. Those are.
I would like more onion. I mean, I know you said you got a lot of onion. I didn't. I went because I'm comparing it in my head to like sour cream and chive, and I would like more of that chive, wild onion flavor.
Yeah.
Last one.
Yeah.
Wine gummies.
Man, the one thing I've been having trouble with this is the bounce back and forth.
Sweet, savory, sweet, savory, sweet, savory.
Yeah, and that onion and cheddar is sticking with me.
Well, maybe the wine
gotta
gummies
go to
will
wine
help.
gummies.
Scottish candies with a tipsy twist. A toast to Scotland, land of fine whiskies, hearty beers, and about 5 vineyards. Okay, we admit it. The Scottish aren't known for their winemaking prowess. But that doesn't mean they don't know a good bottle. In fact, claret was once considered a symbol of Scottish pride. And for all you non-drinkers out there, you can enjoy these non-alcoholic wine-flavored gummies. Cheers.
So, I mean, this is another one of those interesting packages of candy. I'm not sure what we're going to get out of this. We'll find out. This is either going to be really good or
Meh.
I just have a feeling it's going to be either really good or really bad.
I didn't realize wine gummies were wine flavored. I thought they were just their version of fruit gummies. Of gummies. I thought they called them wine gums.
There we go.
Does it say like the flavors on the
They
bag?
smell good.
Does it say like what flavors are what?
Can't tell.
1 pounders. Oh, it's like the pound shop. They do smell good. It doesn't say. So I'll just take a couple. I think these are just fruit because that's orange. Probably. They do smell really good. And they're very chewy. They say different things on them. Hawk. CHA Chablis.
Oh.
don't know what hawk is.
Yeah, I can't tell what that one says. Can you?
No, hold it. Rioja, red.
Hmm. So they're
That was
insanely chewy.
That wasn't Chablis. That was orange. These are fruit flavored. Or at least I feel like it. This one says, this is another hawk. This one says gin. Do they have like alcohol words on them? They don't taste like gin.
They just kind of taste sweet to me. Like,
They're fruity.
yeah, like sweet fruit. Like, but not much else beyond that.
Yeah, they're just fruit flavored. They're hard gummies.
Yeah.
That one was black currant.
Hmm.
It was good. Had the same flavor as those little tiny millions.
Just kind of so to me.
The bag says soft. That's debatable.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like hard Swedish fish.
Yeah. I'd go 3 out of 5 on those.
Yeah, the flavor is good. Texture is a little not what I was expecting, but not bad. If
But if they
what you're
say
used to.
wine gummies, you're expecting wine flavors, you know?
I was really hoping that they were wine flavored. But
Like there was one that I had that was like almost a yellowish greenish color. I was like, oh, this should be a white grape one, right?
it was lemon lime.
No, it was just fruity, kind of.
Can I see if maybe there's one? I would like to try that. I would like to try that flavor. Oh, is this it? This it?
Yeah,
Looks like a slug.
yeah.
Lime. Yeah, they're not wine. They're fruit. I don't know why they call them wine gums.
Kind of weird.
Hmm.
Kind of weird that they called them that. Yeah, they're not really.
Wine flavored. Our cat is looking to sample.
Expecting the snacks. So what would you get that one?
They're just kind of standard hard gummies, like 2.5.
Okay. So I gotta say, this UK box was quite good. Yeah, they knocked it out of the park with this one.
He's gonna.
What?
He's gonna yank something out. He's walked through the hoop.
Can you get them?
Yeah, I got him. Our cat threaded himself into basically a noose of cords. Oh, Duffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's looking to do that with those over
Oh
there.
yeah. Let me see here. Let me see if I can adjust. There you go. Go on.
He wants to stay right there. Knock things over. So cute.
All right.
Anyway, they knocked it out of the park. This is really good.
This was a really good box.
I enjoyed it. Israel was excellent. This one was even better.
Yeah. So I mean, based on your ratings, and you have a lot of top contenders here, but I mean, the top rated one that you gave were the
pickled onion rings.
yeah.
I'm afraid to eat one now that I eat those wine gums though, because my mouth is in sweet mode. This cat! I can't.
Do you want to find out what happened? There we go.
what happens when we go from sweet to incredibly savory. Mm. Woo! You should do that. Woo! It's still delicious, but
That's a shock to
a
this.
bunch in the face.
Wowzers.
Woo!
That'll wake you up.
Yeah, well, you need coffee. Don't do it.
Duffy
You're gonna-
really wants to just take out the show.
He just wants to drag everything off the table.
That being said, the other top rated ones that you had were the chocolate flapjack,
Oh, so good.
which was that chewy oatmeal cookie with the chocolate icing on the top, which was delicious,
Uh-huh.
and the Kent crisp, the
lamb and rosemary.
ones.
Yeah, those. Oh my god! Just send me all of those. Just, deliciousness.
Oh, and you had one more. The other oatmeal cookies.
The
shortbread.
buttery shortbread oatmeal cookies.
Yeah, those. You had. I mean, how good this box was. You had the 4.95 for the dill
Pickled
onions. You had 4.75 for the chocolate flapjack, the lamb and rosemary crisps,
Mm-hmm.
and the other oatmeal cookie.
Really, I mean, and that oatmeal flapjack, it could probably be higher. That could probably be up there with the oatmeal, like the oatmeal flapjack and the pickled onions.
These cookies here.
Yeah.
Which I kind of eviscerated the package, but you get the idea.
Yeah, just everything was so good. I mean, well, almost everything. I mean, there was maybe one thing that I was kind of, and I think it was something we didn't expect anyway.
Yeah. My top rated, I mean, we were right in line. Both of the oatmeal cookie products, the flapjack and the
Biscuits.
The biscuits, both I had at 4.5.
Hmm.
And then 4.25, the pickled onion or the pickled rings, the lamb and rosemary chips, and then a little honorable mention. I really liked the cheddar and onion crisps. I like those.
They were good, but I've had better.
But overall, stellar box by Universal Yums. That's
So
one of
good.
the reasons why we keep subscribing to their boxes and why we enjoy getting them every month is because just the quality of the snacks and the variety and the different countries that they visit on these, it's second to none. I mean, we've tried other boxes and they do it right.
We haven't had consistently enjoyable boxes from any other place that we've tried. Now, does that mean every Universal Yum is in our wheelhouse or in our favorites? No.
No.
Was it the Netherlands
Mm.
stands out, or was it
Right.
Scandinavia or something? Anything was licorice or salty or gross
Right.
and or fish. No, it was good to try.
But
Russia had some,
but they also had some really good things.
but today Israel had some awesome stuff.
In the UK.
And the UK just really, and you know, there's this stereotype that the UK is bad on food. Their snacks are on point.
Yeah. I would literally, if I visited, I would go and I would bring like an extra bag just to carry snacks home.
Yep.
I mean,
It's a
seriously.
snack bag.
Yeah. And I mean, we do that from time to time when we travel. And you can look forward to upcoming trips that we go on where we bring home snacks and try them right here on Willing Snackifice.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun
We
way
got
to
some-
spend
we
a
got-
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, we got some upcoming trips coming up. Yeah.
Upcoming trips coming up.
And I promise you, it's coming. I actually found a couple more flavors. Ice Cream Social. The Little Debbie ice cream flavors that Walmart has, the Walmart exclusives. How many do we have now? 7?
Maybe 8.
get your lactate pills out because oh boy.
All of your little Debbie
Oh,
favorites
no.
from childhood, we're gonna have them in ice cream form.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hoot and good time. But stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for our future episodes. We'll try and roll out a few more episodes here coming up. I know we've been
Got a couple boxes.
Yeah, we've been a little intermittent here, but we're gonna try and do some more here as we get going. And yeah, so
It's been real.
it's been man, I never remember that. it's been real fun.
No, it's been real. It's been fun.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun.
It's been real fun.
I keep trying. He keeps forgetting.
You have like this tagline. I never remember. I should ask you before the show what it is, so I can remember. But I mean, come on, I do like 3 podcasts.
Put a little word. I'll write it on the back of one of those stickers.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, we'll see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed the show. And yeah, leave any comments. If you do want to sacrifice with us, let us know, and we can get you in on the Universal Yums. We don't have, I mean, we're not advertised with them or any of that stuff. We do this out of love of snacking.
Yeah. And if you have any recommendations of stuff you think we would like to try or that you would like to see us try, let us know.
Yeah,
it might be, if we can source it, we might have it.
Or if you even want to send it to us, just saying.
Yeah. UK people, send us stuff.
Yes. Yes, please send us stuff. We'd love to try them out. And yeah, we'll see you all next time, and have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.